Hi, kids. Welcome to another episode of UUPN. And today we're talking with a man named Peter. Well, people on the streets call him P, so that's what we're gonna call him. Gonna call him P, even though he's gonna say his name and whatnot. So he lived in the TPI, and TPI, has some issues with the help that works there. Someone took advantage of him that was helping him with a medical situation, and he has a very bad leg and whatnot, and a little other issues like dementia and whatnot. So he wanted to tell his story about how he likes the services that he is getting from TPI, as well as medical situation he went through. And I have another clip with him, which I'll put another video with people on a positive side and negative side of TPI transitional projects. So I hope you like the video. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what you think, and give me some ideas. And I'll see you in a minute.
Hello, my name is Peter Bazell, and I was living on the streets, but I was fortunate enough to get involved with transition projects, and they gave me a room that I could stay in and are helping me find a place in society, which I didn't have before because I was living on the streets. And I just want to say I appreciate the help, and I appreciate that it's bringing me up, but I wish I didn't have to need it. I wish I could do this stuff on my own. I wish I could find a job on my own, find a house on my own, and not have to rely on other people's help. It would be great if I could just do things myself. And so that is my great wish, is I want to get out. I'm going to start looking for a job on my own, and if I can find a job, then I'll break away from the system and live my own life my own way. And that's what I want, without having to follow the rules of the system and deal with counselors and meetings and going to groups and therapy and all that. It'd just be nice. I'll just go live on my own, do my own work, get money on my own, and live myself. Because I really don't think, I don't have, personal problems. The one problem I have is I just can't get a good job that pays, well enough for me to do these things, to get a house and get a car, So I have to rely on the system. I have to rely on the support of the support of the system for now.
Is the system treating you well? I mean, is it what problems do you have with the agencies that you deal with?
Now, my biggest problem with the agencies is they always seem to want to help, but everything takes so much time. So much time. Years go by before you get, whatever it is they promise you they want to help you with. Like they say, well, okay, we'll give you a bed in a dorm, and then we'll get you your own room. Okay, well, that takes 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Okay, then we'll help you, prepare for a job and get some education and some schooling. Okay, there's another 2, 3, 4 years, and it just takes so long. And it would be so nice if I could just put my life together on my own, get that good job, get my place, and do it quickly. I'm 59 years old. I don't have any time left. I can't spend any more time going through the system. I gotta have a place now. I gotta have a job now. I need these things now.
So another question is, because you're waiting for these services, during that time you're waiting, there's a lot of other personal issues that pop up that you need help on. Are they trying to help you with medical issues and food and clothing and things like that you need?
Oh yeah, they do what they can. you know, and they do, you know, they give me food boxes, and that's great. But you know, it's in the food boxes. It's all canned food, and you know, I haven't had a steak in so long. I can't even remember what one looks like. You know, so they give me, like I say, lots of food, but it's all canned food, or if I do get something like fresh, it's ground beef. That's about the best thing I get, or chicken. You know, that's which is cool. You know, I'm not complaining, but man, you know, a steak. You know, God, what, you know, like a sirloin steak. Wouldn't that be great? Well, I haven't seen one of those in so long. You know, goodness. You know, I mean, I won't knock the system because they're trying to help, but you know, it ain't very fast, and it isn't very complete. And
what do you think about the city itself? You think the city's actually doing a good job trying to help the people and give them their needs and facilitate them with?
Hi, and welcome back once again. Now, he had a lot to say about TPI and, you know, the help he's getting and how he desires more help for many obvious needs. You know, it's a shame when the elderly are out there, you know, grandparents or somebody, you know, or great brother or somebody, maybe, you know, whatever. But his main concern was an issue that happened with a person that was a care provider who took advantage of him in other situations to obtain that which they desired. So, without any further ado, the second part of the interview with T.
So, what is the problem you have with the Portland Medical? So you can sit down. You don't have to stand up.
yeah,
You know.
I think I understand.
But yeah. So, explain your medical situation and the care provider you recently had.
Yeah, I got hooked up. You know, the medical situation had some really good ideas and some really good plans, but I got hooked up with a provider that sort of led me astray, and it kind of upset me. You know, we started off, you know, working well together, and but then she started doing things. Well, she believe it or not, she got caught stealing money from the system. So she was supposed to be helping me out and be my advisor and work with me on getting my health issues covered. You know, like I got bad feet, I got diabetic ulcers on my feet. You know, I got you know, serious problems. You know, with oh God, what's you know, there's diabetic ulcers. There's
you talking about like
and insomnia. I got seriously bad insomnia.
You got arthritis issues.
And yeah, and oh yeah, my arthritis, and it's just, oh man, it's so hard for me to, you know, sleep at night. You know, I have to battle myself to sleep. If I don't have, you know, some sort of, you know, medical assistance, you know, then I have to battle myself to sleep. But, you know, so I get this advisor that's supposed to help me, and it started out pretty good. She seemed all right, you know, but then it turned out she was sneaking funds from the system. And so instead of like spending her time helping me, apparently she was spending her time thinking about how to sneak, you know, this money from the system. But she got caught. You know, you can't do things like that and expect to get away with it. You know, you just.
How much did she manage to hustle out of him?
I know it was in the thousands. I can't give an exact fee, but she was, you know, definitely. I think she was like getting, you know, the wages for a person that wasn't there, you know. So, you know, so she was like getting paid for a person that didn't exist. And,
oh, wow.
and you know,
So she's using fake Social Security numbers and stuff.
Yeah. So she was using fake numbers and. You know, I just don't know. People, you know, they think they're not going to get caught. You know, they think they can outsmart the system, but boy, you know, the system always gets them. And I, you know, me personally, I'm an honest person. I won't do things like that. I want to live my life honestly, and I'm sorry that people get that idea that they can, commit crimes and sneak from the system. Because personally, I take my honesty very very seriously. It's important to me.
Hi, and welcome back to UUPN. And I just talk about the interview with P, who had a lot of great information to share. And it was very informative about the situation with the medical and people getting overusing social security names to get thousands of dollars, taking advantage of disability, people who's on disability. And it's outrageous. It's outrageous. It is wrong. And we got to put a stop to it. We got to find a way to help all our elderly people who's out there on the streets or suffering some kind of medical issue, because nobody cares anymore. Their family's gone, no one's helping them, but we need to care. You open your heart, your mind, your soul, and go out and try to give an old woman a sandwich that sits in the park, sleeping there every day to avoid chaos. Okay? You need to go to the fucking street corner and get a dude in a wheelchair a joint so he can smoke his joint and not feel whatever pain he's got going on. You need to go to the old people who's sitting there rambling on about stuff, playing their banjos, and give them a beer and some food and say, hey, what's up? Okay? Okay? In all seriousness, we need to come together, unify, and find a way to help the elderly people who's not in nursing homes. And at the same time, help the elderly people that's in nursing homes who feel like they don't have anybody that cares about them anymore. We need to change the system. There's no reason why old people should be suffering in the streets alone. Because if you, would you want to be on the streets alone? Old people spitting on you, shitting on you? No. You want a place that's going to help you in the rest of your time so you can live comfortably. With that being said, it's easier to put slippers on your feet than to carpet the whole world. Godspeed, blessings upon you all, and peace be with you.